That time again. It's Monday morning. It's August 25th. And I just want to welcome everybody to artbeads.com/live. We love to get together and make things, talk about beads, talk about jewelry making, do some shopping maybe. So I'm always grateful that you join me here at artbeads.com. I'm Deb Floros. This is my weekly show here, Designing with Deb. And let's see, there's a lot to talk about today. So much to talk about. Hi, Tanya. So much to talk about. Did anybody join the live shows this weekend? So we had a couple of shows this past weekend. On Saturday morning, Julie Bean sat down and did some really fun things with us. And I wrapped up the weekend last night and we made a fun necklace with the brand new check glass cushion rounds. Oh my gosh, Eric's here. He joined the shows. I think I saw Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Linda Emery is here. I think we've been having some fun with those weekend shows. We try to do the shows when we have something special to share, but we always have something special to share. It's kind of hard not to. Hi, Hazel. Good morning. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Mary Jane. You loved last night. I'm so glad. Connie is here as well. Jackson LBJ, hello. Gail from Sacramento, hello. And she was here for both. I'm glad you joined both. Tori, hello from Reno. We have fun doing those weekend shows, and I think it's just, it's maybe a little different because it's the weekend. I don't know. It feels different to us, I think. Maybe it's a little more relaxed. I don't know. Gina says the weekend shows are great. Please keep doing them. Okay. Noted. Eric and Michelle, make a note of that. Monique Daly is here. Lisa in PA. Thanks. I think the necklace is pretty awesome myself. I love these beads. We're going to talk about those in just a minute. Mary C is here. Hello, hello. Jill Lucas, the cushion rounds are so gorgeous. Good morning from Wisconsin. Kim Caldwell. Oh, thank you for seeing me today. Thank you for being here 2 days in a row. I appreciate you. Oma, hello. Ruth Alice Cooper, good morning. Tracy in Texas, good morning. Hannah from Iceland, we love that you join us from Iceland, Hannah. That's exciting. I don't know, there's something exciting about the fact that somebody so far away is seeing us and seeing this show. Gelda is here. Kathleen is here. Oh, thank you so much, Kathleen. BJ is here. She saw the weekend shows too, and she loves them. Deb, you must be cooler. Your hair is curled. I curled my hair this morning. I gave it a break yesterday, but I did curl it today. And we actually had a tiny bit of rain. I woke up and the street was wet and there was a little rumbling thunder. There's still some lingering clouds, but we love to get rain in the desert. So I'm so like, today it feels a little bit cooler. Linda Emery loves the necklace. Yes, wearing that cornucopia. Elma, you were the one that named it. Thank you so much. I love the cornucopia name. Cheryl's here from Montana. Santa Barbara girl is here. Thank you so much. Michelle said it was cloudy all day. Well, I don't know if I like cloudy all day, but I'll take it once in a while. That works for me. And let's see. Tracy, you want to see my coffee cup? So I'm showing off my coffee cup. This is one of those, Starbucks cups, and it's for Oregon, and it's in honor of my Oregon family. I'm going to see them a little bit later this week. So it kind of matches, green and orange. Looks good together. Oh my gosh. So we have so much to talk about. So let's get into it. It is Monday, August 25th. So if you're watching live or replay, you need to know about all the things. So first of all, there is a $19.99 and over free shipping deal. So I need a t-shirt that says I love free shipping, because I think I love free shipping more than free stuff. Like, free shipping is where it's at. So right now, $19.99 and over gets you free shipping. And that's not hard to do, right? So let's make sure we take advantage of that. That deal ends today and at the end of today. Then we've also got a really amazing, incredible deal, and that is with one of our most beloved tools. So the deal of the week is the Acorn knitter, and this is a Tulip product. So one of our partners, Tulip, offers an amazing tool called the Acorn knitter. If you don't know about this tool, it creates a cord with whatever you use it with. So if you use yarn or you use other threads and cording, it will create this little knitted cord, all from putting it through this tool. We've got some videos, so if you want to go back on demand and watch some of the videos for this tool, you can go to artbeads.com/live and scroll. You can also see some on YouTube as well. This is 50% off right now. Crazy deal in and of itself, 50% off. If you want to drop this in your cart, 50% off, that's a cool deal. Also, cool deal, if you like Embellished beading thread, so our friends at Boho make this amazing beading thread. This is my favorite color. This one works with the Acorn knitter. This is $3.50 on sale right now. This is great for so many things, but guess what? That's not it. You can get, if you get 2 of these, which essentially is 2 for 1, you get 1 of these free. You also get a tapestry needle, which is helpful for the finishing part of your Acorn, and you get a seed bead blend. That's insane, totally crazy. We tried to talk them out of this deal, but they had to go forward with this deal. It's a great deal. 2 of these, I suggest, get these into your cart, 2 of them, and give one to your bead bestie, your crafty friend, and schedule a bead, a crafty party, and sit at your kitchen counter, make something with these tools. These are fantastic. I'm still a beginner. I'm still learning about this tool, but it's so much fun. If you like tools, if you like new techniques, grab yourself an Acorn knitter. If one of these is in your cart, it will be free if you get 2 of these, and you'll also get that tapestry needle and the seed bead blend. This deal is going to end tonight, so don't miss this. This is an amazing, high quality tool, and it's super fun to play with. So all my tool girls out there, all my tool friends, it's super, super fun, and the Embellished thread is so great. It comes in so many beautiful colors. Goes with all the beads. So yeah, that's an amazing, amazing deal of the week, and it's going away. So don't miss it. Now, next, I just want to give you a refresher. This necklace was made with some of our new cushion round check glass beads. And I made this on last night's show. So if you did miss the weekend shows, Julie's show on Saturday, my show last night, you can go back and watch them on replay at artbeads.com/live, and you can create this necklace, grab some of those cushion rounds. If you go to the website, you can go to New and Noteworthy, and there is a photograph of all of these cushion rounds. They come in 52 different types. So different colors, different textures, different finishes. They are beautiful. I made this cornucopia named by Oma necklace last night, and I am crazy in love with it. It's perfect for the fall. And I threw in some fire polish beads as well. So super fun. Check out those cushion rounds. They are beautiful beads. We received so much feedback for those. They were included in a lot of those bead assortment strands that are still available, and people were just flipping out over the cushion rounds. So they are amazing, amazing beads. And oh, Mary C got a bunch of them. So Mary C is going to be creating some beautiful stuff. I'm quite sure of it. I'm seeing Michelle's niece is having a birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle's niece. Kelly T is here from Vermont. Let's see. Kim says, does it work like a manual spool knitter tool? Kim, I don't know what that is, so I don't know. I don't want to guess. Oh, Santa Barbara girl, it's Deb's tool time. Yeah, we're not going to be working with the tool today, but if you go back a few weeks, I did work with it. So yeah, and the cords are so beautiful. So guys, I've talked for 10 minutes already. We have a lot to do, so take advantage of those deals. And if you don't know, if you're watching at artbeads.com/live, you can chat with us here live and you can shop the show. So there's a shopping bag icon on the screen. It has everything loaded for today and all of the fun things that I've got for you, as well as that Acorn knitter. And I think Michelle, that still needs to be added to the show. I'm sorry about that. And you can get some of the goodies that I have set up for us today. So tools and all of the fun things. So what we're going to talk about before I flip around really quick is copper. I called the show today Color Me Copper because I really want to share with you ideas about creating with copper tones and things that go nicely with copper. Part of why I like to do this show and why I call it Designing with Deb is I always want you guys to walk away with ideas and things that you can take away and use in your own designs. Today, it's all about a metallic, something that you can work with and integrate into your designs. And I've got lots of fun things to show you. So I'm going to flip down. I've got some things that I already made. If I could get this to flip down, there we go. So I've got some things that I already made, and we're going to make something, and we're going to talk about lots of ideas. So here's a simple thing with some simple copper toned items. So let's start with these beautiful earrings. So first of all, at the bottom of this earring is an absolutely spectacular prestige 8mm round crystal pearl in copper. Look at this copper pearl. It is outrageous. Like, this color is so fall, so perfect. I'm trying to summon fall, friends. So let's get fall summoned and let's get these pearls into our lives, and we have something beautiful to wear for the fall. What I did with these little pearls is I just dropped them onto head pins and I wire wrapped them directly to these components. These are gorgeous copper components. They are made by JBB. And JBB makes incredible metal components, all kinds of things in the store or in the shop at artbeads.com. These are antique copper plated brass branch with leaves. Now these are definitely copper plated, and they have a lovely, lovely vine design with loops at either end. So you can attach your top loop to your ear wire, and you can loop something at the bottom, and then all you need to do is get yourself some prestige pearls. And I put some incredible ear wires into the show today, and these are on clearance, believe it or not. These are some of my favorite kinds of ear wires. I love working with these kidney ear wires. These are like a medium. They come in a very small size and a very large size. So they're really super easy to work with. So all you need to do is slide that piece onto your ear wire. And then I always give my little ear wire a little smush here. I can show you what I do. I always kind of come in and I do this once I get my piece on, and then I will actually take that little hook and push it downward a little bit. So once I've got my little dangle on there, then I secure it, and then you can easily close it up. And these are on clearance. So if you want lots of ear wires to play with and create this fun dangly look, these are in the shopping bag. Grab some of these while you can because they're on clearance, which means they're not coming back. So there's those, there's these guys, and you just take the coppers and combine them. Now, I love the fact that all of these 3 coppers are not the same tone. That's very cool and super fun to play with. So take the different copper tones, mix them together, and mix your metals. So copper looks so beautiful combined with so many other things. Copper tone is amazing. So those are some of my new favorite earrings. I hope that you guys will pick up some earring components, get those little branch connectors, get those pearls. They're beautiful. And I'm going to be working today with my favorite new tools, these Bead nylon jaw pliers. This is a set. This is also in the shopping bag. So remember, when they have these nylon pieces in the center, you can straighten out your wire while you go. You get a cutter, a bent nose, a chain nose, and a round nose. So those, and they come in a little zippered pouch too, a little zippered container that you can travel with to your bestie's house and make some jewelry. So here's something fun I made as well. I wanted to show you this because, first of all, this is some antique copper plated oval link chain. This is nice, simple oval link chain, really lovely. I added a lobster claw to it, and then for a very minimalist fall look, I grabbed an Anna bronze small oak leaf pendant. This is antique bronze with a patina. Now, tell me this does not look copper to you. So Anna Bronze is an artisan brand. You can actually shop the brand on the website. You can go to the menu on artbeads.com and shop by brand, select Anna Bronze, and see all of the beautiful artisan pieces there. They are in limited stock, but there are a number of leaves. I have the leaves and some fun things in the show today. Yes, and acorns. I have the acorns. I'll show those in a minute, but I grabbed this little leaf. It is double-sided and it has that patina on it. It looks copper to me. So I put it with this copper chain. This is just a lovely, simple bracelet, and I made this in about 5 minutes. I attached the lobster claw with 2 4mm jump rings, and then I added the charm with 1 jump ring, 4mm jump ring in copper. And this is a sizable bracelet because you've got these links. And it is just spectacular. So I don't know if I can put this on camera. I always struggle. There we go. So this is just a really simple, beautiful fall bracelet. And one of the things I love about copper is it's very often, thanks for the hearts, you guys, it's very often matched up with patina. So copper can get some patina on it over time. And nowadays, I think folks are actually trying to put the patina on. So they're using a patina finish or a patina paint or something onto copper. And oh, thank you for the hearts. And then you get this amazing, patinaed look. So this is a beautiful, beautiful little charm artisan, and you can just match it up simply with a piece of chain and you're good to go. So the chain and the charm and the clasp are all in the shopping bag. Now, I'm going to show you some other Anna Bronze stuff, but I wanted to show you this wild and crazy idea. So in the shopping bag are also these antique copper plated hair pins. And I don't typically wear hairpins because my hair is so straight. I know it's curly today, but when I wear it straight, nothing will stay in my hair. Even when it's curly, it sometimes doesn't hold anything. You can get a dozen of these and you can use them for hairpins, or you can use them in potted plants. So I've seen people use these in potted plants and put some kind of a marker on these to designate what kind of plant it is. And what I did with these was embellish them with some flat back rhinestones. And these could go, just as little decorative things in your home, or they can go into your hair. And these little flat backs, these red ones, I believe there are only 2 left. They are a Prestige Scarlet flat back, a beautiful red, showing you that red looks beautiful with copper. Then I've got some of these beauties. And these beauties, these are from some of our blends. So the darker one is so this one is Prestige. So this is the Prestige Fall Foliage. So because we've got copper goes so well in fall, I grabbed 3 of them. I used a little bit of E6000. I dropped it onto this little flat part of this hair pin, and you've got a little decorated hairpin. I also used our little custom blend that is really kind of a multi-blend. Sorry for the plastic sound. This one I used with this one. So we've got some really cute, festive, bright colors, a pink, a green, a yellow. So pretty. Oh my gosh, sparkle it up, Eric. I agree. You can never have enough sparkle. Now, this one, I had a little bit of a flat back accident last night. So as I was putting this out, I spilled all of these on the floor and all over my table. So I'm sorry that the packaging looks terrible, but these are Crystal Lane by John Bead, and they're smaller, and they are a like hematite color. And I wanted to show you that hematite, also a dark flat back, can also work with a copper. So look at the variations here with copper. So many things that you can do with them. And these little hairpins are so much fun. I saw these and I said, I got to show these guys these fun little things. If you've got someone that's got a special event coming up, or something that will require something fancy in the hair, I think Becky would probably wear these to the Ren Fair. If she didn't already have something on her head, because she often has all the fun things. Oops, and I just dropped one. She often has all the fun things on her head for the Ren Fair. I believe I even put some E6000 in the show, so that will be helpful for you for gluing those on. And let's take a look at this. So this is another piece featuring Anna Bronze. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Oma says, I know this is copper show, but do the hairpins come in silver? I don't know, Oma. Maybe Eric or Michelle can let us know. The copper ones are pretty, but they would be pretty in another metal tone too. So this is another piece featuring Anna Bronze. Another set of leaves. Now you purchase these singularly, and these are a large leaf pendant with the patina again. And this is what they look like up close. So it is a little bit of a larger leaf. So compared to the one that we looked at before, a little bit larger, a little bit wider, and they are a double-sided. So you can pick the side that you like to be the front, or it may not even matter to you because they look so similar. I used 3 in this piece, and I took these patinaed copper pieces and I made this very eclectic boho piece. And I used some beads from, this Bead Llama designer blend. Now, I made some things with this designer blend last year. I'm just going to partially pour this out. So we've been talking a lot about fish lately. So in this fall fishing designer blend are some Czech glass fishes. And there's a lot of them in that bag. There's still more. Look at these cute fish. Are they not adorable? They are drilled lengthwise. They have such fun detail. There's lots of different ones. This one's just a transparent fish. This one is opaque with a white wash. This one's like a two-tone fish. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I showed this one off and I made some fish-themed jewelry last year, but these are still available and I thought you guys should see them because there are even if you set the fish aside, maybe you don't like the fish, but look at this beautiful blend. These beads are like an amethyst bead with a bronze coating. Now, I thought that these beads especially looked beautiful with copper. So mixing bronze and copper is really fun to do. So you've got lots of neutrals here. You've got some bugles, you've got some rounds. This neutral tone here is gorgeous. And there's the tiniest of seed beads with a green color. So I thought, let's make a really cool boho necklace. And I did pull out these large fire polish. I used some of the round, these have a luster finish on them, and I used the little green seed beads. And I can tell you, these looking copper to me look amazing with all of these really beautiful neutral tones and that bronzy finish on those incredible fire polish beads. So this blend is called Fall Fishing. You get those bugle beads as well, and you get all the fish. And your fish are going to vary. You're not going to get the same exact fish, but you'll get plenty of cool fish. And I'm telling you all of this because all of these incredible beads go so beautifully with copper, and they have amazing fall tones. This is so great for this time of year, and the term fall fishing is really the perfect name for this designer blend. Look at those beads. Incredible. What is Santa Barbara Girl saying? I want a creel to dangle fish on. Oh my gosh, so cute. I made kind of a lariat style necklace last year with these, and so the fish kind of looked like they were hanging, like they were caught and they were hanging off of the fishing pole. So I used some of the beads, but I still have a ton of them left. So bugle beads to toot your own horn about your fish. Oh my gosh, Santa Barbara Girl, you are the best. You are the best at the puns. Okay, so there's some more of our Anna Bronze leaves, perfect for fall. Let me show you a few more things, and then we're going to make an easy pair of earrings. So I want to show you another chain offering. So if you want to go a little smaller with your chain bracelet, this is a beautiful chain. This is antique copper plated oval link chain with texture. And this is sold by the foot. So you definitely have enough for a bracelet and maybe even for a necklace if you don't use the chain all the way around. You could actually take some of those fish and put them on head pins and hang them from this chain. So from the Fall Fishing designer blend, you could use that with this lovely chains. This is another copper pick that I love, and this is outrageous. So this is a limited edition Bead Llama bead strand. And look at this. Now this is dark bronze, But look at the combination of bronze with copper. To me, it all kind of starts to blend together when you start to get into these metal tones. So these beads look fabulous with copper. All of that coating on these red beads, they are gorgeous. So this is a very limited strand. These are faceted beads. You get this whole strand, gorgeous piece with copper and other metal tones. So super fun to combine these with your copper, with other metals. Really beautiful strand of beads, and it is limited, so don't miss that one. Throw that one in your cart. Remember, we've got $19.99 and over gets you free shipping. So you'll want to grab enough to get that free shipping. Now look at these copper beads. These are beautiful. These are a 3mm matte metallic copper fire polish. They are a bright copper and they are so spectacular. These are nice for that smaller bead on your design. And if you just want to add in just a little touch of copper, this is your bead strand. It's lovely. It's so, so pretty. And I always love a good check fire polish. I mean, they just add dimension because of their faceting, and the matte finish is super fun. So, oh my gosh, Monica, thank you. I agree, they're absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you're still feeling flowery this time of year, and I still love flowers this time of year because let's face it, it is still summer. So these are the perfection beads for a copper piece. So imagine if you have these links that I showed a little bit earlier, these JBB links, you could actually, instead of a pearl, add one of these little flowers to them. They are a luster iris finish on these, and they are such a beautiful little flower. They're a pressed check glass flower. They are 10 by 10 millimeter, and this color looks divine with copper. Just if you even took one of these beads, wire wrapped it, and attached it to your little ear wires, you get 10 of these ear wires in a pack. You can create some really fun little, just dainty little flower earrings, and they are so incredibly lovely. Such a pretty color with copper. So lots of copper options for you. Lots of pretty copper options. Now, if you want to go a little bit darker copper, this one is amazing. This is a little bit bigger. This is a 4mm metallic antique copper fire polish. So this one, compared to our 3mm, looks a little bit darker because it's antique copper and it's a little bit bigger in size. But look at these together. I would get these together. I would mix this into a bracelet, maybe grab one of these charms, and you have an incredible fall piece. Oh my goodness, a beautiful fall combination there. And of course, you know, I got to show you some seed beads. These are some of my favorite seed beads for copper designs. These are copper lined crystal. So they're a clear glass with a copper lining. So you could take these three things and you have an instant bracelet or instant design. So incredibly beautiful. This is just a really fun combination. These will go with all your copper, your bronze. They look fabulous. They actually look like the copper on this Anna bronze leaf here. I think those look copper, and though they are made of bronze, they have a copper vibe. They are definitely a coppery metal. I also want to show you in the shopping bag, you've got some head pins, some copper head pins. So grab those if you want to add those to the mix. Now, this is something really cool I found. I had never seen these. I almost toppled over when I saw these. Toppled over. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Look at these. You all probably have seen the angel wings, and people have made angel earrings and angel jewelry for a long time with those little angel wing beads that have a hole through them. But look at these. These are absolutely incredible. These are 32 millimeters. They are big. And look at, I mean, in the palm of my hand, that's the size. They are antique copper plated and they are absolutely spectacular. So these could still be an earring. They would be big, but they could be an earring. And I thought what we could do is pair them with these prestige teardrop crystal pearls. So if you're looking for that traditional angel look, look at these. These are on clearance, by the way. Incredible finish on these. So if you wanted to do this, hi Debbie K, this would be amazing. Then you could put another bead up top. You could grab a copper bead. I would go with maybe a larger bead up top, like maybe one of these prestige pearls. You could create just about anything you want. You could even flip this up in this direction and do something interesting with this design that way. But these are absolutely the coolest wings I've ever seen. Kim Caldwell, it would be a small ornament, but I don't know about you. I have a small tree that I use for a tabletop, and this would make a great topper for a small tree or a smaller tree. But I mean, they would go on a big tree too. They're just a little smaller of an ornament. So these are phenomenal pieces and they're a nice quality, just a really nice quality. I had never seen those. And when I started searching around for copper things, I wanted to make sure you saw those. I've got just a couple more things to show off. Here is a chain. This is another by the foot chain. This is in antique copper plate. It's brass, but antique copper plated. And this is called Olympic ring chain. So it's got these cool links that you can do all kinds of fun things with. You can, glue on some of those flatbacks onto these rings. If you want to cover those up, do it on both sides. But you can dangle some things from them, dangle some fish, dangle some beautiful fire polish beads. This is a lovely copper chain. I thought it was just really fun and interesting. And the Olympics are coming up next year. Here's a cool color to match up with your copper. This is a really cool size 6 seed bead. It's light sapphire hyacinth lined, but it's a cool, like coppery vibe. Like it has a coppery kind of finish to it. And it looks so super cool with these beads. So this one is super fun. If you want to grab some larger seed beads, those are super cool to work with. Let me show you really quickly one more designer blend. This one is incredible. This one looks amazing with copper. I'm just going to throw out, there's also a clasp in the show today. This clasp with a cool designer blend like this, you get some cool ellipse beads, super fun. There's some beads that almost have like a gold copper finish on them. There's these variegated glass beads. There's some really cool kind of modeled rounds and some tiny little green beads. Oh my gosh, this is a Deb blend. I did make something with this last year, or maybe it was earlier this year. I had to grab it from across the studio. I made this fun boho bracelet. There was one bead that had double drills through it, and I used it at the center of this piece. So this is really fun, but I think this is so spectacular with copper. So if you want to grab this one and mix your coppers in, grab those fire polish and grab those in. Hi, Debbie J. Grab all of those fun copper components and mix them in. And that will also make your Bead Llama designer blends go further. So, you know, they already go pretty far because you have a lot of beads in them. But if you start adding to them, adding seed beads, adding other fun things, you can stretch this out even more. So don't miss out on this copper little toggle too. This is a really lovely toggle clasp. Okay, I promise we're gonna make something. Just wanted to show you these beads. These are also a Bead Llama limited edition strand, and these are the coolest shape. They are I'm not even sure what this shape is even called, but they are like almost like a barrel, but squared off. And these have a gold tone finish on them, but I wanted to show you the power of putting them with copper. So look at all of that cool metallic dimension that's added when you bring in some of that copper. I mean, it is just magic. So I want you to integrate some copper into your designs. Bring those beads with the gold on them. Bring the bead with those luster finishes, the bronze finishes, and you will have a really interesting, unique design. And by the way, I use these little clips to put my packages together, and they're copper. I did not plan that. I just have them, and they're all copper. So that's a complete coincidence. So here are our little acorns from Anna Bronze. These are absolutely spectacular. Now, these look copper to me. Again, they are bronze, but they are a copper tone with that incredible cool patina on them, that verdigris patina. They look like they have tarnished, or that they were found in an attic somewhere in a Victorian home. But they are not. They are brand new, and they are intentionally patinaed so that you have that cool look to them. And we're just going to make a simple earring, and we're going to use some chain. So I love making chain earrings and having them be really fun little dangles. And so this is a 3mm antique copper plated brass double link Rollo chain. So it's got double links, and it's that beautiful Rollo style that everybody loves. And I'm going to pair it with these. They match perfectly. We're also going to need some of our ear wires. So I'm going to use those again, and I'll show you my little trick to finish an earring with those kinds of kidney ear wires. I'm grabbing behind me some 4mm jump rings, and I'm going to put those over here. And I'm going to need to cut this chain. So I don't think you can actually get these apart. I don't think the rings or the links are actually split. So you will have to cut these. But you'll only need to cut one end. So I would decide how long you want your little dangle to be. So we're going to attach this to our chain, and this is going to be a dangle earring, and then the ear wire will be attached to one of the links of chain up top. Andy's asking, do the Anna Bronze leaves and acorns come as a single piece or parts? They come in a single, they come as singles, Andy. I picked up 2 to make the earrings. Same with the leaves. They come individually, but I picked up 3 for this piece and a single over here. So this guy is going to go on this chain. And what I want to do is figure out how many, what my length of the chain is going to be. But I always like to count. So I want the length to be, or the length of the chain to be about 1.5 inches. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to cut right next to it. I'm going to grab my cutters here and I'm going to cut the chain very carefully. And I didn't cover that up very well. Always cover up your chain so that it doesn't pop off, or cover up whatever you're cutting so it doesn't pop off. So then I'm going to put my chain on a beading awl, and I'm going to take another piece, the long piece of chain, and I'm going to match up the length. And you could use your ruler to do this if you want, or you can simply count the links if you're more comfortable with that. And then I'm going to come in. Ooh, I might have to cut a little tighter on. I need to do this a little closer to myself. Sorry about that, guys. I need to come in and get that guy cut closer to me. And it's not coming apart for me. I'm actually going to use, since I'm cutting 2 lengths, I'm going to use a heavier cutter to do that, just to be certain that I can get it cut on camera here. All right, so I've got my 2 lengths of chain, and what I want to do now, and I still have plenty of chain left. So this is what I have left. I can make a bracelet with this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and a 4mm jump ring, and you can come in and attach your acorn, and then take that jump ring and go through the bottom 2 loops of your chain link. So there's 2 of them there, so you just want to make sure you grab both of them. And I'm going to actually do a second, I don't know if I can get a second jump ring. One of my design rules is I will always use 2 jump rings if I can. And in this case, you know what? I can't. So this is good. This is what our dangle will look like. So I'm just going to do that on the other side and open up that jump ring and grab my little piece of chain and drop that chain right onto my jump ring. And then add my acorn and close up that jump ring nice and tight. That looks good. So now we've got our 2 little dangles. And so why do I use 2 jump rings? So I like 2 jump rings because it kind of makes a nicer finish to the piece. It makes it look a little bit more substantive. So in this case, on this bracelet, it just gives it a little more substance. Now, the other factor is sometimes a jump ring can fail on you. If you've got 2, you've got a better chance of not losing your piece, or your piece not completely coming apart. So if I can fit them, so in this case, I could not. On this side, of course, it looks just fine, but I really like the look of a double jump ring. It's certainly not a requirement, certainly not something you have to do, but I like it. I like the look of it. So here's my kidney ear wire. And the cool thing about this charm is that it doesn't matter how it hangs. So it's a 3D charm. So you don't have to worry about worrying which direction to attach your chain, but you're going to take that chain, make sure you get both loops in, and you're going to attach it and let it drop down into that little divot in the ear wire. Now, this is my little trick. I do this. I know a lot of other folks do this too. I do this to make sure that my piece doesn't slip up. I'm going to come in with my chain nose and I'm going to grab, let me see if I can do this in a way that you can see it. I'm going to come in and I'm going to take and press that loop together. Just going to press that loop together like that. So now my little loop is nice and tight against each other, and it's going to keep that chain from creeping around on the ear wire. I think some people don't like kidney ear wires because they can kind of do that. So, but once I get it closed in, it kind of warps that little place for you to connect this and close your earring. So what I like to do is come in and grab that and just twist it down, twist it back down. So you have this, and I actually want to just give that one more pinch once I do that. Oops, pinched it a little too hard. So just pinch that together, push this guy down a little bit, and then you can just latch that and you've got this little chain piece that's hanging down and it's secure. So I thought this would be kind of a fun thing, easy thing to make today since I gave you all of those ideas and showed you how to color yourself copper, how to bring some copper into your life. So I've got my second one ready to go here. And secure that. I'm actually going to give that one more little gentle squeeze. And now look at these fun, dangly acorn earrings. You can obviously make these shorter. You could just simply attach that acorn to your ear wire, drop it right in there, and you could have a super simple, easy acorn earring, or you can have these long, dangly beauties. These Anna Bronze pieces are limited. So if you guys want these, grab them, get those into your carts because they're so gorgeous and fall is coming and you want to make sure you get these so that you can make your cute pieces of jewelry for the fall season and maybe for some of those craft fairs and things that you might be doing. So we've got, set my other stuff aside. We've got some cool Anna Bronze components. We've got this simple bracelet. We've got this really fun necklace with her leaves. We've got these beautiful acorn earrings. And I think I've got one more. Yeah, I have one more leaf to show you. I almost forgot about this guy. This is a smaller version of this one. So, oops. So this is a larger one. This is the smaller one. So it's just a little bit smaller in size. So this is like a little closer to a bracelet charm. These could still be bracelet charms for our bold bracelet girls, but this one is just a little bit smaller in size. This is the medium. So I think this is the large and this is the medium. And again, these are double-sided. You pick the side you want to show off, or you can show off both. And wouldn't these be pretty as drops from our chain as well? And you can grab any of the other chain I shared. So this chain, this would be pretty with this one. So you could attach this directly to your chain and have that be your earring dangle. You could also use, where's my Olympic chain? Here's the Olympic chain. You could also use this one. And this would look really interesting and cool as a dangle earring as well. So I hope I gave you guys some great ideas today. I'm going to flip the camera up. Just want to give you guys a chance to check out of your cart. Close out those carts, you guys, so you don't miss some of the limited edition things. If you let your cart linger, sometimes someone can snatch out your pieces. So don't let those things linger. I hope that I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put on one of our earrings here. I hope that you enjoyed working with copper today. I want you to color yourself with copper. Wear some fun copper pieces, mix them with other metals, get some really fun beads. And these Anna Bronze leaves are so much fun. I think you guys will really enjoy working with them, mixing them with some fun things. And you can also go and check out those new cushion beads. And one last plug, this deal. Don't forget that the Acorn knitters are 50% off. And when you get two, you get an amite cord, you get a package of amite cord, you get a tapestry needle and a sea bead blend. Get two of these. It's essentially 2 for 1, and you can get these home. You can keep one for yourself, give the other one as a gift to your bestie. So many fun things to do with the Acorn knitter. So, someone wanted to see the hairpin again. Here is one of the hairpins that is embellished. This I love. So you can take that little hairpin and, ooh, my hair. You can drop that. That's not the best place for it, but look how cute that little embellishment is for your hair. Such a fun thing. Thank you, Lisa and PA. Thank you guys for being here. Close out those carts. Watch for the rest of the design team this week. There's lots of fun things coming up this week. Always something fun here at artbeads.com. And I hope that you all have a wonderful week. Go and make something. And I'll be back next Monday. Have a great week, you guys. I'll see you soon.